Nuzlocke wasn't just hard, it was heartbreak. Suicune literally is my carry through this whole Elite Four. I failed. So gutted. I learned, gonna get some GGs. I failed again. Something changed inside me. This was no longer just a normal Nuzlocke. It was a promise to my Chikorita, the underdog, that we would win this Nuzlocke together and prove to every single person that she isn't just a starter, she is in fact a champion. Yes. The stress. This is our story. But our story starts with heartbreak. The third time I lost my Magnanium. We don't want to crit, chat. We don't want to crit. Hold your breath. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get in, Japan. Guys, I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. Oh my god. One Pokemon. Oh no. Oh. I really thought this was our run. I really thought it was our run. I had come so far, like so far in the game on my third attempt, only to watch my partner fall yet again. It was really enough to make anyone quit this Nuzlocke. Yet, quitting wasn't an option for me. Not this time. Not ever. So I began my fourth and final attempt. Deflated but determined, I set out once more with my Chikorita, my last hope. I named her Florist, as my new nickname theme was now jobs and occupations. No second chances. If my Pokemon weren't working hard on the battlefield, they'd be working even harder off it. Work hard, battle harder. After the familiar emotions, visiting Mr. Pokemon, defeating my rival, and then reporting his crime to the authorities, his name, fittingly, was HR. I set off towards Violet City. My fourth journey had begun, but the wounds of my past failures still lingered. Along the way I assembled my team, each new champion carrying the weight of my expectations. On Route 29 I met Plumber, the Centric, not knowing what secret plan he would be used for later on in my run. Surf, okay. I don't think it's going to survive a surf, chat. Don't think it's going to survive this. Maybe he survives. On Route 46, Midwife the Fanfi, a rare and precious find, Weedle the Beekeeper and Pidgey the Postman joined the party. I caught Zubat the Librarian in the dark cave. Then I turned my attention to trying to catch both Ghastly and Houndour. Only if I played the odds, switching the time to night for my best chance to 2 crucial encounters. Thank you. You really don't have to do that. Okay guys, we didn't get a Ghastly, but we got a Rattata, so we'll take it, okay? And just when I thought my luck had run out, Ghastly appeared on Route 36. I prefer Houndour, but I'm not complaining. I intended to name him Anesthetist. My inability to spell, because of my dyslexia, meant that I called him Magician. For the first time in all my attempts, I didn't have a Rock-type Pokemon. No Geodude, no Onix from the usual Bellsprout trade. I literally had nothing that I could counter the Flying-type gym with. My strongest Pokemon was Florist, and she had a huge disadvantage from Falconer's gym. The same Falconer who had crushed my past runs, with Mudslap whittling down my team until nothing remained. But this time I had a secret weapon, one final piece of the puzzle. With everything leading to this moment, I stepped into the gym. Falconer stood before me, confident like history would repeat itself, but he had no idea what was coming. Because this time I had Optician, the Unknown. In Crystal Legacy, Unknown knows both Hidden Power and Ancient Power, and against flying types, it was a slaughter. His birds never stood a chance. One by one, they fell, my path to victory finally clear. For the first time in all my attempts, I walked away from Violet City with my head held high. Yo, let's go, Unknown. After receiving my Togepi, I didn't linger. I had a mission. Bugsy was waiting and I couldn't afford to waste time. On Route 32, I caught Barber the Mareep, a fluffy beacon of hope in my journey. Then in the depths of Union Cave, I finally caught my Geodude. I named him Accountant because if there's one thing I can rely on for financial stability, it's a literal rock. But Union Cave took something from me. My Pidgey. My first flyer, my little scout, fell in battle. Just a corrupted recording erasing Pidgey's final moments as if they were nothing more than an NPC in someone else's story. Rest in peace, the most unrememberable Pidgey. You were here and then you weren't. After smashing through Slowpoke well and putting an end to the Slowpoke tail trade, I caught my own probably traumatised Slowpoke. I named them Therapist because after what they've been through, they either need one or are one. Don't worry, Therapist, I'll protect your tail with my life. And then it was time for Bugsy. I led with Accountant, forgetting that Bugsy always starts with Pinnacle. My stomach dropped. I knew exactly where this could go. Mega Drain, the move that had spelled disaster before. I wasn't making that mistake again. I swapped to Liberian the Zubat, but Pinnacle stubbornly built up its defences with Harden. I pushed on, but when Liberian was hanging by a thread, I had to make the desperate switch to Chef. Chef got hit hard. Almost too hard. My breath caught in my throat. Oh my... What? Is that some sick joke? Oh my goodness. Chef survived, but barely. It was Barber who stepped up and finished that freaky pinecone Pokemon. I never want to see another one again. Then came out Lady Den. I switched to Accountant, my steady, reliable tank. Everything seemed fine until confusion hit. Accountant smacked itself in its face. Geodude! Oh my god. Regaining focus just in time to finish off Lady Den. And finally, Bugsy's ace, Cypher. I excelled. The battle was over. The badge was mine, but it would only get harder from here. Whew, guys, that was intenso. Didn't lose a Pokemon though. After crushing my rival HR and chasing that mischievous Farfetch through the forest, I finally arrived back at Goldenrod City. Alright, we're in Goldenrod. So, we can definitely go and do some encounters.
A few moments later.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, here we go. What's this encounter? Give me something good. Abra. Doesn't Abra run away? Alright, let's hope he gets in the ball. It's gonna teleport, isn't it? Crap! Oh, it failed! Oh, okay, we go again. We should have had my Ghastly out here. Oh my god, it keeps failing. Need to have some Great Ball. I've not gone into any place that sells a Great Ball yet. I'm only giving me anxiety, I know. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Yes! Oh, let's go! OP Pokemon. Let's go, chat. That is the best Pokemon we've caught in this Nuzlocke so far in all 4 runs. Before stepping into the gym, I made sure to grab every possible encounter. Adding to my team, I found Vet Vanidoran from the National Park and Binman Niyama from Route 35. I needed all the firepower I could get. Because Whitney is just different. Strangely, I've never struggled with her before. But in past runs, I've always had a Mankey. Something that turned this fight into a pretty jokeable fight. This time, it was a battle. Okay, let's go, guys. We don't fear Whitney. We actually feel content around her because we know we know we can beat her, okay, chat? We got this. Whitney is not going to stop us in our path. Alright, wait, let's go. What you got? Vet's double kick made quick work of the Clefairy. Then with Ghastly's help we took down her Teddiursa. But this was just a warm-up. The real challenge, the one that had traumatised countless trainers before me, was waiting. Meltank. People talk about Whitney's Meltank like a force of nature, and for good reason. She's fast, she's bulky, and worst of all, her rollout grows stronger with every turn. If you don't stop her immediately, she will bulldoze your entire team with no mercy. Okay, we got a rollout. Double kick never hits this mother that hard though, chat. We ain't gonna be doing much damage with that. That double kick was pitiful. I sent out Floris, my best tank. Reflex went up, boosting my defenses. The next rollout would kill her. I had no choice. I had to switch. Enter accountant, my Geodude. My last hope. That means they're gonna hit hard there though. I thought that missed 10. Right, we're gonna have to swap out here. I don't want to sleep it because I feel like I would definitely lose my Ghastly. Sacrifice Geodude. Yeah, it's a tricky one. We could definitely sacrifice Geodude, but like, do we need him for later game? I'm not sure. We're doing a Nuzlocke, yes. He's gonna die. He won't be fast enough. It will hit first. It doesn't matter what we do here, Rex, right? We have Fanfi. Who won't die to... Why didn't he die to that? Why didn't he die to that? Raticate is actually a really good Pokemon. Why did that only do little damage on that? I'm so confused. Let's go though. Every time it was harder, yeah, but it hit like so much harder at first. Oh, it resets after 5. Thank you, Jay. That makes more sense. That was way too close. No wonder my chat has extreme fears of Whitney. With that out of the way, I popped next door, grabbed a spray bottle and picked up some mint berries. Essential prep for the upcoming gym. Every decision mattered now. I couldn't afford another disaster. From there, I skillfully avoided chat's all-time favourite NPC, Alan, who had single-handedly wasted more of my time than my actual rival. Then scared off a Sudowoodo blocking the path. Progress was being made, but the real test was still ahead. Next up, another showdown with HR in Burnt Tower. Then I released the Legendary's Beast. Would I ever cross paths with these guys again? But none of that mattered right now, because next I had to face my arch nemesis, the gym leader who crushed me in my first attempt, the battle that forced me to rethink everything. But this time I was ready. Morty led with Haunter, but this time Midwife, my freshly evolved Danfan, was leading the charge. Haunter fired off Hypnosis, missed. Midwife answered with a devastating magnitude, sending it down in one hit. Okay, we're going to Stantler. So, with Stantler, we're going to swap out here to Florist. Oh my god, Hypnosis is not having good luck today, chat. What the hell? Let's go. Okay, they haven't hit one Hypnosis on us yet. We Poison Powder. Okay, Poison then Leech Seed. So now we're going to swap out to hit it hard. Okay, nice. Should kill it now. Next was Mischievous. In my past attempts, I'd always gone for Espeon, but this time I had something different. King, the Eevee. Now an Umbreon, the unforsakable tank given to me by Bill. Okay, Perish Song. We should be alright with Perish Song. We should be able to just bite it and hopefully two hits. We should be fine. Count is 2. Pain Sweat. Okay, we're going to swap for Raticate now, I think, because I was hoping for 2 hits there, obviously, but it doesn't matter because he's going to die anyway. Good morning, Noah. Thank you for the heart, me, Craig. Appreciate you. Okay, Swift Drawing. Now it was time to do this. Gengar versus Chef, the Raticate. Chef's Pursuit hit first. Gengar fired back, Hypnosis, it missed. 2 more turns, another Pursuit, Gengar was in the red, but then Hypnosis landed. But I'd planned for this. The Mint Berry. Chef's eyes snapped open, wide awake, no hesitation, no fear. One last Pursuit, Gengar collapsed. Victory. Gonna get some GGs. It happens. Let's go. 4th gym badge down. Piss easy. Like, what the hell? The 4th gym badge was mine. I had come so far since my first crushing defeat way back when I attempted this Nuzlocke for the first time. And with the only off-death screen so far, I was starting to believe this actually might be my run. But in a Nuzlocke, everything can change in an instant, and we are still so far away from the Elite Four. I carried on my adventure, gathering every encounter like a lifeline. A Vulpix on Route 37 called Blacksmith, a Magikarp in Ecruteak City called Lawyer, a Meowth on Route 38 called Rugmaker, and a Magnemite on Route 39 called Engineer. After a frantic recruitment spree, I made my way to the lighthouse, battling a dozen of trainers and getting lost 7,000 million times. Oh god, here we go. Guys, I'm lost. Then finally I found her, Jasmine, standing behind Ampharis, which needed medication urgently. Alright, Queen. I need to get you some medicine, don't I? Okay, we can get her, get sent on a request to get some medicine, go and do the fighting gym. Do we just like... was that it? Yeah, okay, cool. So now we go out. Along the way, I took out a bank loan in patience and resources, burning through 1,000 Pokeballs just to capture Janitor the Mantine. Oh my god, get in the ball! I hate this Pokemon. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Get in the ball! Oh my god. Get in the ball! Why won't you? Get in the ball! Chat. Oh my god. It literally is harder to catch than Arceus itself. Just catch it, mate. Use a Pokeball, I have a hunch. I got there. Okay, right. You know what? Piece of... Guys, I'm not killing my Slowpoke for this Pokemon, so we're just gonna confuse Ray it. No, I honestly, it's already... I don't want it to hurt itself. Piece of... Mother... All my Pokeballs! Route 41 granted me another, Ecologist, the Tentacruel. Chuck's fighting gym should have been easy. Slowpoke was my answer. Poliwrath's dynamic push resisted. Surf shrugged off. Until I stopped paying attention. I could teach it to... We could just teach it to Barber for now. I mean, we could teach it to Therapist, actually. Let's teach it to Therapist. Because he's got Water Gun. He doesn't need Water Gun. Oh my god, what did I just get rid of? Oh, that was a mistake. I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry that you guys had to witness that. And sometimes you just press buttons and you press an extra button by mistake and these things happen, okay? It just happens like that, and I apologise. And I know I didn't do it on purpose. It's fine. I've literally got a Alakazam. We'll be right. I'm sorry. It's fine. Mistakes happen, and one day I'll learn not to just press buttons to try and get through the game fast. It's all good. Are they all fighting types? Yeah. Well, I think so. No, he's got one rock type, I think. This guy's showing... This guy looks like he's got a little beer belly. Alright, chat, let's go. 5th gym, let's go. 5th gym, then we're going on to the 6th, 7th. And then we died... I can't remember, we died just before the last gym last time. Okay, you got him on top. Liberian the Crobat took down Hitmontop effortlessly. Primate entered the ring. I switched to Spy the Kadabra. Oh, duck, we're frozen. Oh, bad luck. Maybe we go Haunter now? Spy should one-shot, but we are now frozen, so that's... Thank you so much for the follow, Crow. Rage. Okay. Put it to sleep. Okay, it's asleep. Okay, now can we hit it with this? Says further than you do a switch, draw a punch. We could bring up out Spy, but I don't know. Like, are we gonna risk? Okay, we should be able to hit it. Oh, it just woke up though. Am I faster? Oh, I'm frozen again. Oh my god. Oh, this is pure bad luck, chat. If he freezes me again, I swear to God. Oh, thank God. Okay, just go for like a Thunder Punch. Can she survive this? Okay, it's alright, we're fine. This free win was spiraling into a waking nightmare. But then Chuck threw a curveball. Sudowoodo. That was, yeah. 2 of our Pokemon are frozen. That's not ideal. But hopefully we won't need them. Okay, Rock Slide. We can... Oh my god. Nope, I'm out. Sudowoodo's Rock Slide threatened to one-shot anything that I sent out. I had to make a sacrifice. I had 2 choices, Spider Kadabra or Magician the Haunter. Obviously, Bayleaf will now be one-shotted, so we can't risk that. Liberian is also flying, so weak to rock. So the only play would be is to... So really, we're probably just going to have to... What Rex is saying is we're going to have to sacrifice a Spy or Magician, obviously, because we want them to die, then bring out Janitor and get a Surf in. I think that's the plan. No, I'm not. I'm not hitting with Florist, guys. I can't risk my starter dying. Because if my starter dies, I have to restart. We need to survive just 1 hit. Just 1 hit. Oh my god. It's not over yet, chat. We've got 1 more to beat. Hopefully Crobat can beat this one though. Oh no, it's got Thunder Punch, hasn't it? It's legit just what it did. It's fine. Oh. Honestly, every time I'm confused... Oh, no, I didn't. It's fine. We could die here. Guys, that was so unlucky. That was so unlucky. Like, well done us, because we got 2 freezes there, so... That was, yeah, good for us for just losing 1 Pokemon, to be honest. Really poor, like, I really didn't want to lose Haunter. I would have loved to have Gengar for the Elite Four, but it's what it is. It is what it is. 1 death, 2 freezes, a critical hit, and against all odds, we're still standing. Flew back to Olivine and handed Jasmine the medicine. Then, the moment that changed everything, my Bayleaf evolved into a Magnanium, which is exciting, into the beautiful Magnanium. She's so cute. She's so cute. Now moving on to Jasmine's gym, a battle I couldn't afford to lose. Engineer the Magneton led against Starmie. She switched immediately to Steelix, exactly what I wanted. Swapped to Janitor, Earthquake missed completely. The punishment, a devastating surf, it retaliated with Rock Slide. Janitor held on, shaking off the pain before sending another wave to finish the job. Corsola, no threat, Flourish crushed it. Starmie returned, but Engineer finished it. Jasmine's Magneton deleted by Midwife the Donphan. Sizzle reduced to ash by Blacksmith. For the first time in the entire run, I felt in control. The team was coming together, the strategy was working. This wasn't just the Nuzlocke anymore, this was the run. The one where everything just seemed to click. Now it was time for an adventure before facing Price for 7th gym badge. My journey led me to Mount Malta, where I squared off against some karate dude. His 3 hitmen standing between me and victory. After taking them down, he handed me a Trogo. I think that's how you say it. I actually don't know how you say that Pokemon's name. I leveled him up and the moment of evolution arrived. We rolled a Hitmonlee. Very handy, or should I say, leggy. But the real test was waiting for me at the Lake of Rage, the iconic red Gyarados. He loomed in the water, shimmering in his unnatural way. Of course, chat wanted me to catch it. There is nothing more than people love than a shiny Pokemon, and especially a shiny Gyarados. It's a Nuzlocke tradition. Because of the shiny claws, you can basically catch any shiny Pokemon on your run. But I hesitated, and I knew deep down that my team didn't really need it. I'm just going to kill it, chat. Sorry. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't bothered about catching it in the first place. Probably going to trigger everyone in chat, but I don't care. It ain't... Every Pokemon I have in my team is much more valuable than that Gyarados to me. It didn't matter to chat, they never forgive and they never forget. My decision not to catch the red Gyarados will probably haunt them forever, but no time for regrets. After talking to Lance, I knew what came next. Another grind through Team Rocket. I say this in every video, but I'll say it again. Evil organisations in Pokemon are so boring. The same grunt battles, the same open a door with a password gimmick. It's a total snooze fest, and maybe that's why I lost my midwife. What? Why did I bring this Pokemon out? Oh my god, why did I bring... I'm going to lose midwife. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, Naomi. Why did you bring that out? Why didn't you bring Crobat out? She was one of my earliest encounters in this run, a backbone of my team, a key player for defeating Morty. And I let her down, not because of a tough opponent, not because of bad luck, but because I wasn't paying attention. She was gone in an instant and I couldn't take it back. After clearing out the Electros, I had to press pause on the Team Rocket storyline. The time came to face Price, the Ice Gym leader. He opened with Cloyster, which Engineer, the Magneton, promptly zapped into oblivion. As expected, Price countered with his ace, Palswine, a ground type that could crush Magnemite with 4 times super effective damage. Good thing Jasmine hadn't leaked my strategy on Discord. I switched to Janitor the Mantine, effortlessly dodging Earthquake while retaliating with 2 massive surfs, washing Palswine away. Sneasel came next. Blacksmith, my Ninetales, had her time to shine. In a baffling move, Price had set it up Reflect, as if it would save him from my flamethrower. It didn't. But Price's Dugong, this thing was terrifying. Its surf hit like a truck, leaving me with only one risky play. Switch back to Engineer and pray for a one-shot. Magneton can tank that, which it can. So now we just use a Thunderbolt. He didn't get one weather because he was gifted. Ah, he survived that. Does he have a berry? No. Okay, we gotta survive one more surf here. Survive one more surf. We don't want to crit. Oh, so lucky. So we're going to hit with a Thunderbolt. Very lucky. Okay, that's fine. So we're now going to switch out for his Jinx. So Jinx we could swap into Ninetales or Umbreon. Maybe we should give Umbreon a little bit of a show off because Umbreon hasn't been out yet. So you see, so now she's Psychic. That was really good. So we can definitely use Faint Attack here. Using Lovely Kiss, evaded the attack. GG's chat. Clutched it. Clutched it. Easy. At this point in the game, it was tied with the furthest I've ever got in any of the Nuzlocks. And the further I got in the game, the more pressure I felt. I couldn't wipe at this point. I just couldn't. And the thought of wiping at this point literally broke my heart. Facing Team Rocket's Goldenrod City Gauntlet, like a sensible trainer, I chose the optimal strategy, complete avoidance. Instead, I went exploring the ice path, by which I mean haphazardly skating around, getting lost, triggering my chat. I skated around until I found my encounter. This was supposed to be my crucial Swinbert capture, because apparently someone decided ice types are essential against Lance's Dragonite. Naturally, I handled this pivotal moment with the focus it deserved, smashing the A button while scrolling through my phone. By the time I looked up, the Swinbert was already on the verge of being KO'd by an unstoppable rollout from Accountant. Okay. Oh. Oh, oops. Well, that's that encounter gone. GG's nay. GG's nay. Big brain, aren't you? Professional gameplay at its finest. After neatly sweeping that run-ending blunder under the rug, we don't actually talk about Accountant's unfortunate rollout incident, ever. I found myself in Blackthorn City facing an unavoidable truth. Team Rocket wouldn't defeat themselves. What followed was a tedious up and down radio tower marathon. Climb, defeat, grunts, descend, repeat. But as the last rocket fell, A new anxiety took hold. My rival. Last time they'd crushed my underleveled team without mercy. Just thinking about it made my hands sweat. Deep breath. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, we've got battles with a HR.
Good luck.
Time to lock in. Yeah, we're in, guys. We're here. We're ready. Okay, Typhlosion. This guy wiped my whole team last time. My whole team was wiped to him. He's fast. Okay. How does it know that? Come on, one shot, one shot. Yes! Dead! Dead! Alright, we got 2 Pokemon left. A Victory Bell. Okay, last Pokemon. Oh my god. The improvement is out of this world. We've got a Golbat. Nice. Okay, done. Yes! Let's go, chat. Let's go. What do we say to death? Not today. Alright. That means, hopefully, we get through this and we've got the last gym. That is a hard battle. That is a hard battle. Team Rocket was finished. I had a dilemma. The Dragon type Pokemon. I need something that guaranteed the encounters. Something that I could learn an ice move that hits hard. Something to still play pivotal role against the rest of the Elite Four. No, not on that Priscilla. It's Suicune. I needed Suicune. That was the one I really wanted. Suicune is a bulky water type that learns Ice Beam at level 31, can use Surf, and provides a great team support with both Reflect and Light Screen. But was this even legal in a Nuzlocke? Can you really catch a legendary and put it on your team? I asked chat and they said it would be great content. Oh, how they were wrong. So that's the tower. Alright, let's go. Hope you guys are ready. Nice. Okay guys, this mother chucker is, we're catching it. Catching this beauty. Okay, so basically we want to give it a little paralysis, and then we want to get it down to the amber. Nothing lower. Doesn't make a difference if you have it on amber or red. Even when paralyzed, it only had a 1.2% chance of being caught in a Pokeball. Barely worse than an Ultra Ball, which had a 1.9% chance. Let's do a little math here. A Pokeball costs 200 Pokédollars, while an Ultra Ball costs 1,200. A 6-time markup for not even double the catch rate. No thanks, not in this economy, which caused conflict with chat, who just wanted me to use Ultra Balls. Alright, I think we're good now. Okay, we're going to start catching it. So, if we basically get to 100 Pokeballs, we've got like a 50% catch rate or something. And then I've got 20 Ultra Balls just in case. So, let's just go for it. Give him one more. I could give him one more, but really, Soupy, it doesn't make any difference. Like, when you look at the catch rate monitor, you put them from like amber to... It's more about how many balls you throw at them. That's what makes a difference. You throw like 50, then your odds get better. I think it's 69 with this, you get 50. If you throw 69 balls, you get 50% chance of catching. You throw 98 balls, you get like 94% chance of catching it. So like, and like there's no difference really. Like, pre-recorded. Am I not real? Oh my god. Yeah, can we skip to the end if this is pre-recorded? I'd like to see the outcome. It's a journey, this. We're journeying together.
6 months later.
You throw 69 Pokeballs. Okay. 69 Pokeballs, you get a 50% chance of catching Suicune. You throw 98 Pokeballs. You have a 95% chance of catching Suicune. I love you guys, but this is just intenso, you know? Fake news, honestly. I'm just gonna let you guys spiral by yourselves there. Okay, I'll use your 42 or 47, I think. Yeah, something like that. Look, guys, I used an Ultra Ball. Do you think it'll catch first time? It would be banner if it did, but it won't. It would have been great content, Jason, right? They can all show up now, I know, right? just... Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm telling you that it was just me setting it up. It was me setting it up. I find it so funny and annoying after all that logic, chat got lucky and we caught Suicune with second Ultra Ball. Little did we know that all that time and effort would be all in vain. It was time to face Claire, the final gym. I've never faced her in any of my previous attempts. That alone was intimidating, but even more intimidating was a secret tactic I had prepared for her ace, Kingdra. Let's go. Okay, let's hit it with an ice beam. Let's hope for a one shot. One shot or a freeze would be great. Unfortunate. Ugh. That was really... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. That was scary because... So a lot of these Pokemon here, guys, know a lot of moves that you don't think they'll know. Sending out another Dragonair. Okay, we'll keep Suicune out for this. This Dragonair knows different moves to the other Dragonair. I actually can't remember what this one knows. Could be dangerous to us, but I don't actually think this one knows Thunderbolt. So I don't think it's actually that scary to us right now with Suicune out. We could have done with a freeze there though. Oh, okay, no, it's Thunder Wave. That could be a problem. Okay, we're fine. Come on, you gotta hit, you gotta hit. Okay, great. Okay, we're probably gonna swap Suicune out. Okay, nice. One shot. Let's go. Okay, so he's either got his Lapras. He's got Lapras or his Kingdra. I'm probably going to bring out He's going to bring out... Oh, Kingdra. So I'm going to Thunder Wave it and then I'm going to bring out the Ferret. Use Thief. Then potentially bring out Japan. Forest. Surf. Okay. I don't think it's going to survive a Surf, chat. Don't think it's going to survive this. Maybe he survives. He survives. Alright. Thief. Nice. Let's go. Stole its leftovers, done the job. Now we sacrifice it dead, and then we take the item off its corpse. Worthy sacrifice, chat. Bringing out Florist. Thank you, Ash. Appreciate you. Okay, good. Okay, we're just gonna go straight in with a Thunderbolt here. We could... Lapras is gorgeous, I know. Okay, I don't know what item this runs. Okay, Surf. Can we survive a Surf? Pray. Yeah, I'm so excited. Right. Wow, he survived. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What a job. That is great. That is so good. My god. Did you guys see how smooth that was? Oh, that was... Last gym complete. Yeah, what a great. With one loss, but the loss was planned. So, and we nicked the leftovers. Leftovers is broken. It heals 1/16 of max HP every turn. Put this on Magnanium, who already heals with Leech Seed and Giga Drain. She becomes the ultimate tank. After a quick trip to the Dragon's Den, I took a pop quiz and walked out with an extreme speed Dratini named Mailman, along with my final gym badge. I did it. I conquered all the gym badge challenges and only lost 4 Pokemon. Before heading to Indigo Plateau, the home of the Pokemon League, I made a quick stop at the lab. There the professor gave me a Master Ball as a reward for collecting all 8 gym badges. Chat had so many suggestions on what I could use this ball on. Lugia, Ho-Ho, or maybe 3 of the legendary birds that have been added back into Pokemon Crystal. But no, I had a better idea. Okay guys, we're going to Master Ball a Ponyta. I hope it catches.
Let the intrusive thoughts win.
No, don't do it. Yes! God, I wanted that Pokeball so much. After a surprisingly tough battle... Oh my god. The stress. I'm gonna go heal. My god, that was stress. I finally clambered through Victory Road. And guess who was waiting for me? HR. Pray for me. Help me. You see what? If I'm doing something wrong, you guys help me. I'm really scared for this fight. We can't lose anyone. Once again, he caught me unprepared. He led with an Ursaring while I had Suicune up front. I set up Reflect as a precaution. I then followed up with a Surf. Feeling a bit cocky, I decided to go for Rain Dance to boost Suicune's power. No way that would backfire, right? Suicune managed to take on Ursaring, but then HR sent out a Victory Bell. I switched to Liberian my Cropat, expecting an advantage, only for HR to switch as well. Out came his Octillery. Another switch, this time I brought in Engineer. Oh my god, what are these hits? Oh, of course, Rain... I shouldn't have put the Rain Dance up. I'm faster. We really gotta hope for a one-shot here. Yeah, using my Rain against me, right? One shot. Oh, thank god. Right. Not great. Next came out Typhlosion. Terrifying, I got flashbacks to attempt 3. When he wiped nearly my whole squad, I had to get Magnemite off the field. But bring in who? Suicune seemed like the obvious choice, but this was a huge risk. If Typhlosion had Thunder Punch, a single crit would spell disaster. No, I needed a sacrifice. Lawyer, my HM Mule, my Gyarados. I wasn't even bringing him to the Elite Four anyway. Does anyone know how fast Typhlosion is in compared to Suicune? Oh, Thunder Punch! I knew that. I knew it had Thunder Punch. The 5th Pokemon I lost on this journey. But this sacrifice paid off. I got a free switch into Umbreon, my best option. A grueling duel followed King, my Umbreon, against Typhlosion. In the end, King stood victorious. That free switch was everything. HR's Golbat came next, spamming double team. But my Crobat fought fire with fire, or in this case, bat with bat, and took it down. Then his Tyranitar. But against my ace Florist and Magnanium, it was no contest. The Leech Seed, Poison Powder, the Giga Drain combo sealed HR's fate. Final Pokemon was Victory Bell when this happened. Alright, we're risking Sleep Powder. Oh, I'm holding a Mint Berry! That's so funny. That was not on purpose. Fly? That's so funny. That is so funny. That's holding a Mint Berry from when I played Morty. That's so funny. Oh my god. Guys, that is actual banter. GG's, let's go. Team effort. Well done, guys. That was team. You know what? Just to lose a Gyarados, the Pokemon that I wasn't taking forward to the Elite Four, I don't mind. Through here. I just heal, right? Can I heal? Oh. Oh, we're here. I was only 5 wins away from victory. An interesting number, considering it was the amount of Pokemon that I had lost so far in this run. Let's take a moment to remember the fallen soldiers. Postman the Pidgey, Magician the Haunter, Midwife the Donphan, Plumber the Sentry, and Lawyer the Gyarados. Now before facing the Elite Four, here's the final team I settled on. King, my Umbreon, a tanky dark type, perfect for the opening fight against Will. Water Boy, my Suicune, my ace against Lance. I cannot lose him. Liberian, my Crobat, who is fast, bulky, and always applying pressure. A fantastic pivot, especially against anything that threatened Engineer with Earthquake. Talking about Engineer, my Magneton, their steel typing made him a defensive wall, and his electric attacks were devastating. Accountant, my Golem, the rock of my team, both figuratively and literally. Anytime I struggled, it was usually because he wasn't there. And finally, Florist, my Magnanium, my starter, tanky, reliable, and sustaining in fights. She was my ace, proving once and for all why Magnanium deserves respect. It was time to face the Elite Four and the champion. First up was Will, and he was a breeze. King fought his 4 Pokemon with ease. However, confusion kicked in and King started to hitting himself. That left Engineer to step in and finish Xatu. I had a feeling the rest wouldn't be this easy. Koga and his Poison Gym were next. I led with Liberian, who completely outclassed Ariados. Then came in Quillfish, forcing me to switch to Engineer. After tanking 2 surface attacks, Damn. That move hits so hard. Engineer struck back with a Thunderbolt, knocking Quillfish out in one hit. Muck was next, but Accountant's Earthquake made quick work of it. The same story repeated for Venomoth and Crobat, both taken down by Accountant's Rock Slide. Slightly tougher than Will, but still manageable. The Elite Four seemed easier than I expected, and knowing Suicune would wreck Lance made victory feel inevitable, right? Now it was my turn to face Bruno, the fighting type specialist. I led with Floris, who, as usual, went with Leech Seed, Poison Powder and Giga Drain to secure a knockout. Then came Heracross, one of the only real threats capable of one-shotting Florist. But it couldn't do much to Crobat. Bruno must have anticipated the switch because he immediately withdrew and sent out Steelix. Water Boy's turn, one Surf, one knockout. Heracross returned, but it was no match for Crobat's Fly. Same story of Hitmonlee, down in one hit. This left Machamp, Bruno's ace, a problem. Machamp could lightly survive a Fly and strike back with a lethal Rock Slide. I consulted chat. One of my mods had a brilliant idea. Switch to Suicune, tank a hit and set up Reflect. That would double my team's defences, giving Crobat the edge to finish the fight. Okay, everyone's screaming Reflect. Okay. I don't want to say that I didn't want to do that. But I said I didn't want to do that.
You still got this exclamation.
I haven't. Suicune literally is my carry through this whole Elite Four. I was fuming, especially at the one who suggested it. Rex! Yes, Crobat managed to take down Machamp, but what the hell am I supposed to do against Lance? I'm devastated. Suicune was my answer, my plan, and now I don't know what I could do. I'm about to fall into a last hurdle, humiliated and forced into my 5th attempt. It's all too much, but I can't think about Lance right now. First of all, I have to figure out how I can even get past Karen. I led with Florist against her Umbreon. The classic stall combo drags on, but eventually I chip it down enough to bring out Crobat and take control. Early advantage secured. Until she sends out Gengar, I had no choice to switch to Umbreon. After a tense back and forth, Umbreon comes out on top. Next is Houndoom. I had planned to use Suicune here, but that's not an option anymore. Instead, I sent out Accountant. Karen, wary of my Golem, swaps to a Vileplume straight into an Earthquake. A Fly and a Vileplume is down. Murkrow is up next, but Engineer handles it with ease. Now her final Pokemon, Houndoom. This should be easy win for Accountant. Okay, Flamethrower, fine. Oh, we're just going Earthquake, aren't we? You have, Danny, you have. Oh my god. Well, we're not going to be quicker here, are we? There's nothing I can switch to here. No, if I lose this Pokemon, I lose. I can't beat his Zapdos. Liberian? I just don't think Liberian. There's a reason he knows something. I think he knows. Liberian. Okay. Let's go, Liberian. Let's go. I'm with you. We're a team. Let's go, Fly. I just don't think that's gonna. It's just not. Oh my god! He missed his attack! What are the odds?
Fly, please quit. What?
You know what? I can sacrifice Crobat. Just 2 secs, guys, because I don't need this Pokemon for Lance's gym. So, we're going to risk it, but I need to work out what the best move is here. Sludge Bomb. Everyone's saying Sludge Bomb. I don't need Crobat in the final fight, but if only I still had my Suicune, this would have been a much easier decision. In his last moments, Crobat poisoned Houndoom. It was just enough for Umbreon to finish the job, securing my place in the champions fight. I feel sick. We've come so far. I can't lose this. We're going to take our time. Let's go. As expected, Engineer destroys Gyarados. Now I need to switch. Anticipating a Fire Blast, Umbreon is my best option. I set up King with curse after curse, boosting my attack. After taking a beating, he finally brings down Dragonite. Charizard is up next, and now I have a problem. It knows Double Team. That means I have to stick with Umbreon and hope it survives a flamethrower because King's Feint Attack can't miss. Please survive. Please survive. You survived. You're a king. Feint Attack, Quick Attack, dead. Dead on one Feint. Yes, let's go. Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now comes the big Crystal Legacy change, Zapdos. Funny enough, it was one of my least worries. Accountant finishes it off with 2 Rock Slides. Aerodactyl is next. I'm running out of options. My Golem has Quick Claw. Maybe I get lucky? Could I? I go first. But my attack missed! My attack missed! Oh, because I've got Quick Claw. Oh, the likelihood of that happening again is 0. The likelihood of that happening again is literally 0.
W defense.
He's gonna have to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I couldn't believe it. I only needed to bring down his Dragonite to win this. Knowing this one doesn't have Fire Blast, I switched out Accountant. He deserves to stay alive after that performance. And bring in Engineer. Outrage will still do massive damage, but I managed to paralyze Dragonite with Thunder Wave, crippling its speed. And then Disaster. I don't realise until it's too late. It has a Miracle Berry. Paralysis is cured. Engineer barely survives another Outrage. I hit Dragonite with Thunderbolt and out of nowhere I land a critical hit. This run is hanging by a thread. Can I do it? I'm so stressed at this point. Engineer goes down to another Outrage. I started this journey with Chikorita. This whole run was about proving that together we could take on the world and take on Lance. Floris was my last hope. Can she prove the doubters wrong? Can she win this Nuzlocke for me? Oh my god.
Yes.
The stress. I am more relieved than happy. Let's give them some hype, guys. You know what's even the best thing about this Nuzlocke is I would have never used never used the Magneton in my life or a Golem. So yeah, it makes you use Pokemon. But look at her. Yes, Queen. You did it for all the haters. You should do it for all the haters. Umbreon, obviously a king. Rest in peace to fallen soldiers. Liberian. Aw, Suicune, my baby. I can't believe you died. Is this your first Nuzlocke completion? This is my very first Nuzlocke completion, guys. Huge thank you to Smith Plays and your team for this incredible ROM hack. And my little community, I truly couldn't do it without you guys. I have enjoyed playing this game so much. Honestly, for my first ever Nuzlocke, I couldn't have asked for a better experience. I've gained so many new community members on the way, and the win at the end just felt so incredible because I had it with Chikorita. But here comes the next challenge. In my next video, I'll take on Red, but with a twist. If I don't get to Red and I don't complete it, it's a one and done and I move on to Pokemon Emerald Legacy. If you can't wait to see me journey through Kanto, why don't you see how far I've come by watching me blunder from my first ever Nuzlocke attempt, which will be right here. Until next time, guys.